What is up, YouTube? It's me, Keltick. Today I am back with another episode of Building Made Easy. Today we are going to talk about Loki because that's what you guys want to hear about. So let's dive into this. Loki is the truest example of an assassin in the game. His sole purpose in life is to dive the backline and kill a mage or the hunter, and then probably die for it, because honestly he's not the safest character in the world. But he is a lot of fun, and whether you're killing mages or split pushing towers, this build is going to work really well for you. So what really makes my build for Loki unique is I actually don't get a starter item. I don't know what other people do with Loki, but I find it's best to start with just simply tier 2 boots, your chalice, and then a relic. In Conquest, that relic is always going to be teleport, but in other game modes, do whatever the hell you want. The only thing you have to do differently when you're playing Loki and using this start is the moment that you can afford boots, you're backing to base and picking them up. That's why you pick up teleport in Conquest, but basically by getting boots this early, you're getting a really big power spike, and that is going to help you A, possibly kill a warrior in lane, and B, clear the wave. You don't actually proc stuff like Mage's Blessing and other stuff with Loki, so this is the best route to get your clear on as fast as possible. So after you finish off your boots, you're going to move into Transcendence. I find Transcendence is best be built second, so build it second. It's just the best place to build it. You get those stacks on, you get the power on, it works. Right after Transcendence, you have a bit of choice. The next two items in the build are going to be Hydra's Lament and then good old-fashioned Heartseeker. But the order that you build them really depends on what you're doing. If you're rotating a lot and ganking mid a lot, then you can pick up Heartseeker because you're just going to delete the mage. But if you're boxing and you're using your auto attacks more, then Hydra's Lament gives you a bit more mana sustain and is going to make your auto attacks more beneficial. So it really depends. I pick up both either in third and fourth anyway, so the order is really up to you and how you're feeling. Then my last two items are all going to be about flat penetration. Very, very rarely do I actually build Titan's Bane on this character. That's because you don't really need it unless they're an especially tanky composition, but the tank meta seems to have died with Season 5 and I couldn't be happier. So when you're building Loki, the last two items I'm getting personally are Crusher and Brawler's Beat Stick. These give a lot of flat penetration with your immense amount of power. That means you can split push towers pretty easily, but that in a nutshell is the build. So let's move into how you should utilize this build to get the most out of it. The most common error I see Loki players make is they just want to go and fight all the time. Loki is not meant to fight. He's meant to either pick off the squishy or come in at the end and fight when everyone else is below 50% HP. If you get caught out as Loki, you just die, right? The moment you're out of position, the moment you try to go 2v1, you pretty much are just a sitting duck and you die. So you want to try and avoid that at all costs. So you want to use his abilities to make sure that you can actually survive, because there are ways and things you can do to survive longer. And the way that you survive longer as Loki is simply the way you use your abilities. There's two ways that you really fight as Loki. You either ult in, pop the 3, get with that auto attack chain, and then you run the hell away with your stealth, or you stealth in, use the bleed, auto attack cancel into your 3, and then ult out. You should never be using all 3 abilities in one simple assassination attempt unless you know 100% that you're alone and you can just walk out. Because like I said, Loki without an ability simply dies. So yeah, that's really Loki in a nutshell. Good luck, have fun. Quick update for everyone still watching. I'm working on non-Smite related content that should be coming out probably in a month, who knows. I'm doing a lot of editing on it. But the guides should be back on schedule next week. As much as I've never really been on schedule, I'm going to try and get schedule back going. I'm also going to try and start the Conquest guide. I've got a pretty good feel for the map, but we'll see. It's coming. It's all coming down the pipeline. Anyways, that's all the time that I have. Take care, guys. Have a casual day out there, and I'll see you guys next time.